This is Tara Sean.
Hi.
She's my Infinity Solar rep. This is the Infinity truck. That's my house where they're putting the solar on my roof right now. They're just wrapping it up. It's like the most exciting day of the year. It's a lot like Christmas.
So excited.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, here it is.
Hi. Welcome.
So I'm here with my good friend Dylan, who I've known for 15 years, pretty close, but we did end up going to college together and knew of each other, but didn't know each other very well then, and reconnected after college. I'm sure you've seen him in many shows and movies. He is an actor, and you can look him up on IMDb. He has a huge library of many amazing movies you've probably seen, and you've probably seen him. But anyway.
You know what they say, if you have to look them up, they're not that famous. We're talking about solar, though.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and you can hear he's getting installed right now on his roof. But I just wanted to sit down with him and talk about why he decided to make the switch to the sun with you, and share with you, my community, why it might be a good choice to look into your solar options.
Listen, Tara Sean's community. Here's what's important.
Solar Girl Tara.
Is also my dear friend Tara Sean Hausner. First of all, it's time right now. You got to do it right now, because net metering 2.0 is still in effect. It's going to turn into net metering 3, which is still probably viable solar energy, but
it is.
In terms of cost savings, it's a good time to do it before they do that.
And one thing I had learned, because I was doing so much research for my other net metering video, which has lots of views right now. Thanks for watching. But basically, aside from the buyback rate, which is a really big deal, it's reducing from like 30 cents per kilowatt an hour on average to about 5 cents, is that now if you get into net metering 2.0, you're grandfathered in for 20 years. But if you get into net metering 3.0 past the deadline, and you move, the next homeowner, it doesn't carry over. Like right now in 2.0, if someone moves and someone moves into their home, they actually take over that net metering credit, however many years are left. But in the future, that's not the case, and that's kind of a big deal.
The other thing to consider is that financing is really affordable, makes solar really affordable. That's Tara Sean's department to talk about all that. But just as a person whose income is sporadic at best, it's good to know that you have options to make it actually cost effective right away. Mm-hmm. For me, the biggest and most important factor in deciding to go solar, obviously, was just to stop using the grid, stop, using natural gas produced energy to power my home.
Right, because you're still using the grid.
Right. Well, yes.
I know what you're saying.
Exactly. The utility company produced power is a thing that we no longer want to participate in if we can help it.
Yeah, and if you don't get solar in the future, you're actually still going to be buying renewable electricity. It's just that the utility companies are building big, huge solar farms, and so they're charging you the regular high rates for renewable energy. So it's ideal for you to just put the power plant on your roof, get the power yourself, instead of buying it at expensive rates from the utility company.
Which, yeah, exactly. It amounts to the same thing, but what you're getting out of it works out a little bit less in your favor. These guys are awesome, actually. I've been up there on the roof with them all day. They're really fun. They're good guys. They're doing professional work, because I do most of my work for myself. I'm my own plumber. I'm my own electrician. I'm my own carpenter. But when it comes to a project like this, I'd much rather have the professionals do it, and they're definitely doing it.
He did think about doing it himself, but I had to set him straight, because there's lots of people out there like that. Because you can do it yourself doesn't mean you should.
Right, just because you can doesn't mean you should. And in this case, I'm really glad I didn't, because it is a lot of work, but also just because these guys really know what they're doing. So I'm happy about that. And
it's warranted for 30 years.
Which is the other thing, and this is actually kind of the dialed in reason why I decided to go solar right now, is my family, my parents' house has been on solar for 30 years. And
wow.
They've gone through 3 sets of solar panels and 3 sets of battery backups. And so now where the solar panels themselves are guaranteed for that long, and will be, the company is on the hook for anything that goes wrong in that period of time. I felt really good about that as just an assurance. Not that I anticipate anything going wrong with it, but just because I want that in my back pocket in case it's just a phone number to call instead of having to.
Yep. Ring, ring, ring.
Yeah.
Tarshan, please handle this.
Those are my reasons, and I'm really excited. I can't wait to get this switched on and then run my air conditioner.
Yay! Well, I hope that you enjoyed this. If you have any questions about, going solar, please reach out. My contact info is in the description. Yeah, just call me. Ring, ring, ring. You can find me on Instagram at solargirltara and YouTube as well. And I will hopefully see you guys soon. Now, if you're interested in seeing if your home qualifies and what your best options are for the best price, I would love to help you. Feel free to contact me and set up a solar review so we can get you grandfathered into Net Metering 2.0 while we still can. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up and give me a comment below. And I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. I hope you have a beautiful day.